Hello, I'm still here. Yeah, terminally ill. It's been, I don't know how long. Let me have a look. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. It's been like 4 weeks or something since I started doing this. So, yeah, it's been like a month I've been doing this. So a month ago, I was in hospital, just over a month ago, and they told me that I shouldn't be walking around. And since then, I've got out of hospital. I was pissing blood. I couldn't really go to the toilet anymore. I was on death's door. I changed my meds, started taking cannabis oil, and my life has changed. But I always expected it to, because I've been thinking myself well for a long time. That was my plan, and I'm a psychic, and I've always believed I was going to heal myself. So this is no surprise to me, but I started documenting this because I wanted to document what happens. And I believe the last 5 years, because I got told nearly 6 years ago that I had 12 months to live. So for the last 5 years or so, I've been trying to kill the disease, and that's what I've done, I believe. And now I'm just healing and growing new kidneys. So, and I go to the toilet every day now. I have a commode, so I've been able to keep track of how much I'm weighing and stuff like that. It's a bit embarrassing and gross, but these things need to be taken into account when you've got a kidney disease, which I have. That's all been going really amazing. And I'm not going to have tests done by the doctors anymore, because they just tell me I'm going to die all the time, and I want to stay positive. And yesterday I did a bit of a political kind of video vlog, or the day before, I don't know, time for me is irrelevant. But I started doing this because I wanted to document my health and prove that I can stay alive, and prove it by doing videos. And I'm still here. So here's another day where I'm still here. They told me I was supposed to be dead. I'm still here, still going, and I feel better every single day. So, but then, you know, I'm part of this world too, so I start looking at what's going on in the planet, and all these things. And my living wish is to meet Eminem, so I follow that, and he's been political lately, so it's got me into this mindset, and there's so much I could rant about. There's so much I could say. There's so much that I have opinions on, that I feel like should be said, and things. But then I think, I know that I can't save the world by myself. I know I can't. I know I'm just one person, and I don't have a very loud voice. I'm just here on YouTube, and I don't have many views, and even if I was to go viral or something like that, it's just one person. It's not a loud voice. So, I mean, Eminem's got a loud voice, and everyone's not changing their political views just because he did a song, I don't think. So, but I do wish that, I kind of feel like it's my responsibility to say things, like, because I feel like I am a cannabis activist, and against the establishment and all that sort of thing, and that there's so many things that link into that. But I want to be positive. I want to change the world, and I don't see how me whinging or even pointing out what's wrong, even if I've got some really unique perspective, and I can say exactly how it is, and no one's ever said it like that before. What does it prove? That we've got a patriarchy? Or I don't call it a patriarchy, I think it's called the establishment. And the fact that it's run by white men or whatever, it's just, I'm over it, the whole thing. here I am getting political again, which is what I don't want to do, because I sat here thinking what I was going to do for my vlog, and I thought I wanted to do this to document my health. Yet I do care about the planet. I do care about the state of the planet, and I do want to have an impact. Maybe this is my only chance to say something. Maybe I am going to die tomorrow. Maybe this is my one and only chance to say something that could change the world, maybe. And maybe I've got it. But then I think, what's the point? Because I believe that everyone needs to learn their own way and in their own time, and that ultimately it's all perfect anyway, and that we will. I just feel that, like, however long it takes, whether it's lifetimes or whatever, that ultimately we will get there. And pretty much I'm sick, and I've spent my life trying to help everyone, and no one could understand how much. But now I've got to help me and to get well, and that means resting and relaxing and staying in a positive mindset. And if I start worrying about the establishment or feminists or whether Eminem likes Donald Trump or not, it just does my head in the same way that the doctors do. Because the best way for me to go forward for the better of all mankind, or for the greater good, is one, for me to be alive, because I think I'm an asset to the planet. So I need to get well. That's number one priority. And I need to be in a positive mindset to do that. So above all things, I need to work on that first, me. And then I can worry about the rest of the world and anyone else that comes into that. But until I've got myself sorted, I need to stop worrying about what's going on around me, because apart from adding to more fuel to the fire, which is what it would do if I was to start ranting, I can just say I know it's all going to be okay. And I know that things, there's upheaval going on at the moment, but I truly believe that 2012 was a shift into divine love, and that we're on our way, and it's just a matter of living and letting it happen, and that each one of us individually just needs to take responsibility to be the best us we can be. And that's what I have to do. It's not about me changing anyone else or putting my opinion out there or trying to ram my ideals down someone else's throat. It's about me living my truth and me being the best me I can be. And at this point, I think emotionally, mentally, I'm pretty good. I mean, mentally, you always have to check yourself and recheck yourself. It's just life, and it's good because it keeps it interesting. But physically, I'm not at peak shape. So I need rest and not stress and no cortisol running through me. So I need to be thinking of happy, good, peaceful, healing, positive things. So letting it go, not my problem. Can't do a damn thing about it. What's the point? All I'm going to do is love and send love out into the world and hope that that makes a difference, because I can't do anything more than that, and I don't think ranting about it is going to solve anything or change much at all. As I said, even if it was the most eloquently, succinctly thing ever said, it's still just an opinion. Everybody's got one. The thing is, what are we doing as people? What are we doing in our actions? And if I break it down to the most basic, it comes back to me. And am I being love? Am I in a state of love right now? Well, no, I'm not. I haven't been the last couple of days, because I've been thinking about everything that's wrong with the world. So that doesn't put me in a state of love. So I need to think about what's right with the world and what's right with my world, because that will bring more of that about. That's how it works, apparently. And it does. It really does. I know that in my own life. So I've just got to do it now for me. And if other people do it for them, good. And if everyone does it for themselves, then the whole world will be happy. But really, it starts with me. So I'm going to shut up and just live. And the way I do it is get back to being grounded by putting myself in the five senses and doing one thing at a time and being completely immersed in that one thing. So if I'm eating, I eat. If I'm speaking, I speak. I don't think while I'm speaking. I speak. And if I'm listening, I listen. I don't think while I'm listening. I just listen. And that's what I do. And then, yeah, I mean, you have to think a little bit when you speak, but pretty much I'm just letting it flow through me, whatever I'm feeling, and trying to be completely in the moment, whatever I'm doing, and just do one thing at a time. And that grounds me and puts me back into a positive mindset of what I have right now, and that I'm alive, and I'm in a state of life, and I'm already doing it. So far, so good. I'm still here. I'm still here. See you, love you, bye. Oh, my living wish is to meet Eminem. I think it always will be. I don't think Donald Trump can change it. I'm not that big of a fan of Donald Trump, but I do think he's a beautiful man. I think he's an angel here to help us. He's insane, but that's okay. I'm a bit crazy myself, but I really honestly do believe in a past life he was the first businessman on the planet. It's a weird one, but if you're a psychic, check that one. Did Donald Trump sell a cabbage for gold in a past life? It's interesting. Trivia for psychics. Eminem, what do you think? Did he? Or didn't he? Did you? I don't think you did. I don't know. I wasn't there. Well, actually, I was, I think. Let's not get into it. It's crazy. Anyway, if you believe in past lives, Eminem, look me up. We'll have a chat about it. See you, love you, bye.